Three local waterways have tested positive for E. coli over the past week. I'll let you know what local creeks to steer clear from.
Plus, an update to a barn that caught fire and spread to nearby vegetation.
Today, we're expecting some cool fall-like temperatures to make their way into the region.
Watching out for you. This is NewsWatch 12 this morning.
Good morning. It's 6 o'clock. Welcome to NewsWatch 12 this morning. I'm Damon Alvarado.
And I'm Brinkley Hill. We first want to check in with Stormwatch 12 meteorologist Sarah Kress about this morning as people hit their commutes, wake up this morning. What are things looking like around the region?
Now this morning it is looking a little bit cooler or warmer than the past few days, but it is going to be a cool day overall. Let's go ahead and take a look outside this morning. We still see some clouds left over from yesterday, and as we head through the morning, we're going to be seeing these clouds begin to increase. We're already seeing some pretty cloudy conditions over in Brookings. Let's go ahead and take a look at your current temperatures this morning. 44 degrees over in Klamath Falls, 50 in Medford, or 57 down in Montague, and around Brookings, 58 degrees. As we make our way through today, again, we are going to see those clouds begin to increase because they are bringing some showers and potential for thunderstorms as we head into the evening hours. But your high temperatures for today, it is looking much cooler than we are expecting for this time of year, about 15 degrees below average. Now, as we head into the overnight hours, we are going to expect to see more showers and thunderstorms. We'll talk more about where you can be seeing these coming up next.
Under Fire Watch coverage this morning, CAL FIRE, along with multiple local fire departments, successfully contained a residential barn fire that broke out earlier yesterday evening. CAL FIRE gave an update saying the barn fire that spread to nearby vegetation was stopped at just 1.5 acres. A large aircraft was dispatched at the start of the fire, but no evacuations were issued. Fire officials remain on scene after containment for heavy mop-up.
This morning, the Middle Fork fire has been burning in Crater Lake National Park for almost a month, but there's no containment on this fire yet. At over 5,000 acres, specialty teams are now being deployed to suppress this fire. Crater Lake National Park is still open, but there are closures in place. To see those closures, you can head to our website, kdrv.com.
The Boise fire in Humboldt and Siskiyou counties picked up as lower humidity and higher winds caused it to grow to 12,600 acres. The fire is 14% contained this morning. Crews are scouting for other opportunities for containment west of the Salmon River. As they work near the Salmon River, drivers can expect 30-minute delays. And there's also some good news for our fire watch this morning. The Dixon fire is 100% contained. Fire operations for this 2,000-acre fire are being turned over to local command. Resources from the Umpqua National Forest and Douglas Forest Protective Association are still putting out this fire. The Tiller Trail Highway is open, but drivers should take precaution as firefighters remove post-fire hazards. And in the Umpqua National Forest, there are only 6 fires burning out of the 29 in the Diamond Complex. As we see more fires reach 100% containment, the complex is nearly 11,000 acres. Firefighters are continuing their efforts to contain the remaining 6 fires in the complex.
Now, firefighters in California are getting some much needed help when it comes to lowering wildfire risk. They're actually using goats and sheep to chew away at dry vegetation. And for these goats and sheep, it's a buffet. But for firefighters, it's one major way of preventing a major fire from sweeping through canyons. LA County Fire is undergoing some major brush clearance operations using goats and sheep with funding from the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection.
Dry residual matter that is considered a flashy fuel. So it's not our goal to completely take out all the vegetation. It's just to reduce the vegetation in the event there was a fire. The speed of fire is reduced, the flame length is reduced.
Firefighters say it's a much easier way to practice fire prevention and more cost-effective rather than using manpower with lots of equipment to clear the brush. Cole Bush says she's been busy providing her livestock to the fire department, as well as other agencies looking to have good brush clearance around buildings and in high fire danger areas. Officials do say if they have proper fire prevention, it leads to adequate proper fire suppression. And August is wrapping up and some people might be saying goodbye to summer, swimming, or wading in local creeks a little early.
Yeah, this comes as 3 local waterways have tested positive for E. coli over the past week. NewsWatch 12's Steve Collum has the story.
This part of Bear Creek in South Medford is just one of the areas that's tested positive for E. coli in the past week. When it comes to Jackson County's waterways, there are a couple of things that put us at risk for pathogens. Rogue Riverkeeper is a program within the Klamath-Siskiyou Wildland Center in Ashland that tests for E. coli bacteria within the Rogue Basin each week from June to September. This past week, they detected E. coli at 3 sites in Talent, Medford, and Eagle Point. The urban and rural combination of the Rogue Valley makes the water vulnerable. Not only can sewer runoff or pet waste contaminate the water, irrigation water can be returned back to local waterways after exposure to agriculture.
All those things make it a challenge to maintain water quality in a creek like Bear Creek when it's getting constant inputs of polluted water that are difficult to regulate because we have such an antiquated system that allows pollution.
E. coli lives within the gut of all warm-blooded animals, but only some strains of it can make you sick. So Rogue Riverkeeper uses it as a metric to check for other pathogens in the water. If you were sick after swimming in contaminated water, it could be another issue. In Jackson County, Steve Collum, NewsWatch 12.
In our school watch this morning, the Medford School District elementary schools are welcoming students and their families for open houses.
Yeah, all 14 schools have activities planned to help ease everyone into this new school year. And joining us live this morning is NewsWatch 12's Luke Doughton. Luke, good morning.
Luke, tonight is all about making the first day easy for everyone.
Damian Brinkley, good morning. Yeah, that first day of school, it can be really nerve-wracking, especially if you're a new kindergartner, maybe you're coming from a different district. That first day, it's new faces, a new classroom, so it's really just about helping ease those so that classroom environment is comfortable for students when they get in. And teachers, they understand that it's going to be tough for some students. They also know that it's going to be hard for them as well. So really having this chance to meet, it's going to create that vibe for the school year to keep it going and start off strong. Now, also, if you're going to come tonight, Medford does give out free elementary school supplies to all students, regardless of income, so that's when you'll have a chance to pick them up if you're at the open house tonight. Washington Elementary Principal Shelby Moffitt says it's cool to see the anxiety wear away and the students get excited for the new school year.
Especially, they get to go to big kids school, and so they are so excited, and they come in and these are my teachers, and this is my principal, and this is my school.
All 14 schools are having events tonight, and Damian and Brinkley will break down those times for you in just a second. But being in the classroom for the teachers and the parents is also another advantage. They can really chat and connect about what their student needs to really succeed in the classroom. Parents and teachers can just connect, and also getting to meet the students and understanding how they operate, how they interact with their peers. That can also make a big difference for teachers. Coming up at 6, or coming up later in this hour, we're going to hear more from Moffitt just about what this event can do for all the students and the school year going forward. Live in Medford, Luke Doughton, NewsWatch 12.
Thanks, Luke. And Medford School District is welcoming back their elementary school students tonight.
And every elementary school across the district is hosting open houses. So over the 14 schools are having their open houses from 5 to 7 tonight. Oak Grove Elementary is having their open house from 4 to 6 tonight, while Jacksonville Elementary is holding an ice cream social tonight from 5:30 to 6:30.
And again, this is just a great chance to meet teachers, find students' classrooms, and feel more comfortable in their environment before the first day.
And Klamath County public officials are reminding parents to check their children's vaccination records. Despite measles being declared eliminated in the U.S., Oregon has reported 30 confirmed cases this summer. Klamath County Public Health Director Jennifer Little is saying families should consult with healthcare providers about vaccine schedules to protect kids from illnesses.